is funny because whenever they have like a product that they don't like that you love, even though it's just makeup, I honestly do find myself taking it kind of personally and being like, but I like it. It's something I really love. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be discussing products that people don't like that I really do enjoy for one reason or another. We already discussed products that I don't like that a lot of people really do like. I will leave that link down below for you guys. And as always, you know, makeup is very personal. It's not one size fits all, and you like things, I like things. We're not always gonna like the same thing, so just keep that in mind. And we're gonna start off with one that I feel a lot of people didn't like, even in like PR and everything like that. And this is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. This was their like holiday palette, I want to say 2 years ago. It's got all kinds of big, beautiful shades in it, and a lot of people just don't enjoy the pigmentation. I have used this palette a lot, and I actually really do enjoy it. They're not as pigmented as, per se, the Urban Decay Electric palette, which I actually think is kind of nice, because sometimes when you're dealing with colors like this, you don't want it to be so pigmented that you just like tap your brush and blah, there's like blue or green or pink or red or purple everywhere. These ones you can build up, and you can have like kind of a lighter wash of a neon color and then build it up to be much more in your face. And I actually really enjoy that about this palette, because for a colorful palette, it's much more user and beginner friendly. I mean, people just didn't want it to be user and beginner friendly and just wanted the bright, crazy pigments. But I really do enjoy this palette. I've used it multiple times for my Slytherin, obviously in the green, and my Ravenclaw, and the yellow for my Harry Potter house makeup look. So this is something that I actually really like, and a lot of people didn't and are getting rid of it. Another more recent product that was probably the biggest controversy of 2017 is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. Now, I bought mine when it launched. I just had to have it. I got it off the Anastasia site. These colors scream my grungy 90s, earth 70s, whatever's vibes. And although a lot of what people have said about the palette is true, it is powdery, it is a little bit more difficult to blend, it isn't a palette that I absolutely hate. I actually rather quite like it. Honestly, the mattes aren't the disappointing things in this for me. The disappointing is this cube and electric shade. They're just really lackluster, kind of duochrome, and don't have a lot of like impact to them. But the rest of the palette I absolutely love. And this was not going to be a worst of 27 for me. It was actually the Prism palette that didn't do it for me, but I do absolutely love this, and it, you know, makes me sad that it was so just whatever, because the color scheme and everything about it is absolutely beautiful. Might as well get the other Anastasia out of the way. This is the Soft Glam. I have done a review on this, and this is not so much that people don't like it, because I feel like the people who have got it and do reviews on it really enjoy it. But I think this is the Anastasia palette that the most people have like boycotted and are not getting it and are feeling really fine not to get it, which is completely understandable, because there are a crap ton of repeat shades in here that you have in the Modern Renaissance, in just a lot of palettes we've seen from them. And so people are just kind of like, I'm gonna leave it rather than get it. But I do absolutely love this palette. These shimmers are to die for. It is Modern Renaissance formula. I just cannot get enough of these amazing, beautiful shades. The fact that the formula is back to what I know and love. The shimmers don't play. The mattes are blendable. Blendable. That's the word I'm looking for. Blendable and beautiful. I do just absolutely love this. And even though there are repeats, I wish more people would like get on this palette bandwagon, because it's so good. Another item from Urban Decay. This is their Naked Illuminated. This one is in the shade Aura, and I actually like all of them except for the Fireball one, which had like this much pigmentation, which I'm not about. And people have a very valid reason for not liking this, because it's less of like a face highlight and more of like a, I'm gonna glow on my shoulders and my non-existent collarbone, and let's highlight the boobie and the arm and the legs and everything, because this thing is chock full of glitter. Now y'all know me. I love me some glitter, and I love these. This one is actually my favorite one, and my favorite thing to do with this is I will use, like, say a very like cream or liquid, something really tacky as my like base highlighter. Then I go in with this and just sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And it makes me feel otherworldly and ethereal, and that makes me very happy. But I totally understand why people like wouldn't like it, because glitter is very annoying. It is the herpes of makeup and craft supplies, because it gets everywhere and everyone has it. And it's just, you know, but I really enjoy this, even if other people are just like, nah. Another highlighting item that it's less that people don't like it and more that it's kind of a niche product. These are the highlight palettes from Lime Crime. And part of it, I think, is Lime Crime, number one, is a niche brand in and of itself. Like, a lot of more alternative people or just kind of crazier, eccentric makeup people go to that brand. And then even within that brand, this is kind of a niche product as well. Because the colors they give you aren't really what you would consider everyday wearable colors. Like with this one, you got the purple and the blue, and then kind of this more champagne-y yellow color that could be more wearable. This one is the mermaids. This one is the angels. You have, you know, the pink one you could kind of use and the white one, but the purple one, you know, not work off as appropriate. So I feel like a lot of people just kind of pass over these because, once again, you got to dig through the niche to find these little babies. But I do really love them. I like the packaging itself is absolutely stunning, but I also really, really love the formula on the inside of it. It is just so beautiful. This is one of the most flattering highlight formulas because it's just so smooth and opaque. It doesn't emphasize anything. So I really like these, and I think more people should check them out. And then last but not least, another kind of niche product from another kind of like brand that I feel like a lot of the bigger YouTubers don't necessarily get into as much because there's no coupon code or whatever. No tea, no shade, but this is the Sugar Pill Little Twin Stars palette. I absolutely adore Sugar Pill, and I love Little Twin Stars. I just love everything Sanrio. And all the people I have seen do like a review on this are like, the pigmentation is lame and it's just not very good and it's blah, blah. And I'm just over here like, I like it. It is not a very versatile palette. Obviously, you have this one matte here in this like Tiffany green blue shade. Then you have all of these as shimmers. These two I use as face highlights. But all in all, I really do enjoy the palette. It isn't something that I pull out and say, okay, I can use this palette all by itself and create an amazing and dynamic look. It's more like, oh, I'm thinking I need a really pretty peachy pink, or I need a bronze or a gold or whatever, you know, I'll pull it out for that, and I really enjoy it. It's obviously not something everyone needs in their collection or everyone can use in their collection, but compared to the like really bad reviews I've seen going around about this, I really enjoy it and like it and don't think the quality is as bad as a lot of people have said. But that's that. I think it's always funny how makeup works because we don't all have the same skin type, all the same preferences, you know, and not one thing can work for every single person. So just because I like something doesn't mean you will, and just because I don't like something means that you won't like it. So that's always important to keep in spectrum of the full makeup. Let me know down in the comments below a product that you like that everyone else seems to hate. I love hearing about what things you guys love and don't like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah.